Let me talk to you about the geography of Vietnam. And first telling you that Vietnam is a very long S-shaped or snake-shaped country. So that also means it has a very long coastline. And again, making a comparison, I like to compare Vietnam with California. Similar to California, Vietnam has a very long coastline. So California has beach, has coast, and then you have the long, vast, very fertile inland of California with a lot of agricultural products. And then California has the Sierra Nevada, the high mountains. And exactly the same happens for Vietnam. You have a very long coastline with all the fishery industry, the sea industry, and the resorts, the hotels along the beach, along the coasts. And then you have the flatland and a lot of wetland. And immediately from there, from the coast to the wetland, you go up to the highland into the very high mountains. So whilst you have the fishery industry on the beach, on the coast, and the tourism industry there, you have the very fertile agricultural lands where rice is grown, fruits, vegetables. And the moment you go to the highlands, you have the coffee plantations, the pepper, the cocoa, and other trees or plants that grow in the highland. Very high, you have cinnamon. And as Vietnam, seen from the coast to the mountains, you can now also see it from the north to the south, with the northern Hanoi region going down the central Vietnam to Ho Chi Minh City. So on both sides, actually, you have a river delta. In Hanoi, you have the Red River Delta, going down to Hai Phong, to the Ha Long Bay, which is very famous for tourism. And then in Ho Chi Minh City, Ho Chi Minh lies on the Saigon River. Then the next information is south of Ho Chi Minh City, you have the Mekong region, again, which is very flat, a lot of wetland. And of course, that already lets you know that a lot of rice is grown there. But it's not only rice, it's also a lot of fruits and vegetables. Now, this is the good side, looking at Mekong. The downside that you could see from Mekong, and that's maybe also to help you to remember it, is Mekong is very flat and a wetland. Around 18 million people live there. Now there's a big risk. If the greenhouse gas emission continues like this and the water is rising higher, all the Mekong would be completely flooded and 18 million people would lose their land. So that's a little bit how you have to see Vietnam. Very flat, very low land in the Mekong area. Then you come to Ho Chi Minh City with the Saigon River Delta. You have already the Mekong River Delta. You have the central Vietnam, and you have the Hanoi area with the Red River Delta, and you have the mountains all around it. And the same goes then from the coastline to the agricultural lands, to the highlands, and up to the mountains.